is
This
the
is the issue.
ant is an insect or a bird?
Insect.
It's an insect.
How you are wasting time?
It's not a bird.
Oh, it's an insect.
Okay. So Allah, He said, Allah, He taught Suleiman the language of the birds only. In,
And
in verse number
yes, only.
16, in verse number 16,
Mm.
Allah, He taught Suleiman the language of the birds. So how Allah taught him the language
Yes,
of the birds, and he is speaking to the ant, and the ant he can understand the ants?
it didn't say he speak. He taught only the language of the
No,
birds.
it
When he was
says
spoken
it's
with animal
no,
kingdom.
it says, and Suleiman
Ah,
inherited the knowledge of Dawood, and he
ah.
said, "O mankind, we have been taught the language of the birds only." He did not say anything else.
Yeah,
So Allah
I say
taught him.
only. I say only.
Yes, he
That's the
said.
only.
No, he said only because
That's the.
no. If there's more, if Allah taught him more, he will say more. Are you saying to me Suleiman is lying? Suleiman, he said what Allah taught him, the language of the birds. So Allah taught him the language of the birds. How he understand the ant when the ant even deaf and mute, they cannot hear the ant. How Suleiman can understand the ant if he cannot hear her?
And vibration do not have to be here, right? Vibration. Even today, scientists understand dolphin. How they understand? Okay. Even
Listen,
in
listen,
house.
listen.
This is
Hold
your
on.
case.
First of all, the story here
Everything
about
happened.
Suleiman was flying in the flying carpet, thousands of miles
It,
away in the sky. How he was able to hear the speech of the ant? It says in front of you, Suleiman, he heard her speech. And Allah taught Suleiman the language of the birds. But yet Suleiman, he can hear the speech of the ant when the ant is mute and deaf. She cannot hear
first
him,
of all,
he
I
cannot hear her because simply she don't talk. She is a mute. So here it says he amused with her speech. Do you say speech the word speech in the Quran?
okay. First of all, let me answer that one. First of all, it did not say he taught him only the language of ants. It is simply making a statement. It didn't
Open.
say only the language of ants.
Okay,
It's not
show
mentioned.
me. Okay,
Something is not mentioned.
in front of
It's
everybody. In front of everybody, show me the Islamic scholar say Allah taught him all the languages, and then you will be my hero. Go ahead. Go ahead.
okay. I can go and say that one. I cannot do it within 1 or 2 minutes. The point is, it did
No, no,
not
no, no.
say.
You see
It did
here,
not say he taught him
listen,
only the language.
Fazil. Here, you don't say to me, I cannot do it. I need to go and search it. Here, you get me busted. I will give you time. We have time. Fight it. You are lying. I accuse you
Okay.
in front of everybody that you are making things up. I gave you the story of the donkey. It's you who opened the story of the donkey. So now we went to the donkey. Then you said to me it's fabricated. It's the one is fabricated. Now you are the one is fabricating story. Now show me where in the Muslim books, in the Quran, or even from your prophet saying that Suleiman he spoke to all animals. Go ahead.
And what we can understand from the Quran, he was able to speak with the birds and he was
Listen,
able to speak with the ant. So
but
that's two things. Then we can understand he was able to understand the birds and the ant.
no, he
Those
cannot.
two things we can understand.
Hold
That
on.
is a common sense.
He mentioned that
Common sense.
Allah taught him the language of the birds. He never say Allah taught me the language of the ants. Did he? Show me if he said that.
Okay, now it's a common sense. If the
Common sense.
Solomon was able to understand the ant, then he,
See,
he, he should
guys,
be able to understand that one.
when you
See,
call me,
now
you spoke about logic. Now you are saying it's common sense. So I go to the school to learn German, and then I end speaking Russian. And you said to me this is common sense. Suleiman he entered the classroom to learn the language of the birds. So how the common sense of your majesty he is understanding the ants?
okay, look at like here. Okay, now here, one Quran says he was able to understand the language of the birds. Another verse say he spoke with an ant. So that is what from that one what we can understand. He understand the language of the birds and he understand the language of the ants.
Where it says he
That is a
understand
common sense.
where
It
it's
is it is
so
illogical.
hold
Okay,
on.
no, it is.
No,
Let
no,
me
you
finish.
see,
Let me finish. Then you can go.
obviously you're the one who wrote the Quran. He think that the ant is a bird.
Man, use your common sense. Let me finish what I'm telling, then you can reply. I'm telling,
Okay,
see,
hold
see,
on. Okay,
see.
hold on. So
Hold
now,
on.
so now,
Okay, now,
what was the
let,
point?
let,
What was the point of this conversation between Suleiman and the birds?
let me,
One by
okay,
one, one by one. Suleiman, he spoke to the birds. What he said to the birds and what the bird says to him. Tell me.
okay. Now let me give a simple example. Okay, if I say Donald Trump study Russian, and another statement say Donald Trump speak with German ambassador in German. So from that one, what we can understand, Donald Trump knows German, Donald Trump knows Russian.
First of
The
all,
same way,
first of all, first of all,
one
first of
verse say,
all.
it is a
Okay,
contradiction. If it is
so
a contradiction, let me finish, man. You don't never let me speak.
you
Let
are
me finish,
mixing
then you
between.
can.
Listen. When Allah he speak Arabic, is his Arabic is strong or his Arabic is weak?
Man, see. Now you jump.
No, I'm
Let me
not. I'm
finish,
not.
then
I'm
you
not.
can
No, I'm
reply.
not. And
Okay,
in here in Arabic it says min qawliha. Here is speech. You can search right now and you can find that ants are mute and they
man.
are deaf.
See,
So how the ant she made a speech? Go ahead.
okay. Now as okay. Now you are asking something else. So first confusion is okay. Now second you ask me, I'm telling here is speech, we don't take it as literal. As an example, in any book, whether it is a Bible or whether it's a Quran, we have some words, we don't take it literal. As an example, Jesus said, if you believe in me, you will not die. So here death
Uh,
doesn't mean actual dying, it is mean salvation. We
no,
don't take it literal meaning.
no, no,
Jesus
no,
said,
no,
I am
no,
the
no,
food
no,
coming
no.
from heaven.
No, you are wrong.
So that
We,
food
no,
doesn't
no,
mean
no, no,
salvation.
no, no. We take it
So you don't
literally.
take it
No, no,
literally.
don't explain the
So you,
Bible for me. We take it literally. Yes, we will not die because
so
the death of the flesh is not the death. The death of the spirit is the Jesus said, "Don't be afraid of the one who destroy your flesh, but the one who destroy your soul." So you will not die, which means
okay.
you will be with me forever. So death is the death of the flesh, but we are going to be with Jesus. But don't mix things up. So now I'm asking you.
Oh, okay.
You
No,
said to me,
no, no.
you said to
What he
me,
said that. What he said that. Okay, that's what he said that.
you said we don't
Okay.
understand it literally. Can you give me the reference? Is Ibn Kathir, Al Qurtubi, Al Jalalain, Al Tabari, any one of them understood it literally or not?
That was
Yes.
they understood. They simply said that is a communication. Right? They understand that is a communication between Ant and
Give
Sulayman.
me the answer.
They did
Is
not
it
think beyond that.
did they understood that this is speech happened literally? Yes or not?
I'm not sure what they're talking about. They're asking that's a
You
communication. They
see
understand that is a communication that is sure.
how you can debate somebody. He keeps saying to me, I'm not sure. So you escape the embarrassment by saying I'm not sure. Can you be sure?